Tell us a little bit about yourself, where you call home, and what's your life like outside of politics?
Okay, so I'm originally from Oakdale, Minnesota, and then after I graduated from Winona State University, I married my husband, who's from rural Minnesota, and one of my first jobs, I'm a public school teacher. One of my first jobs was in Blooming Prairie, Minnesota, which is a beautiful, unique small town in Minnesota. And so I kind of call myself a rural Minnesota convert, where I just, even though I grew up in the big city, I have just found how beautiful and unique and special it is to live in rural Minnesota. And so right now I live in Austin, and I'm a public school teacher. I have been a teacher for 17 years, and I really enjoy. And my husband's a pastor, and so we work in our community as much as we can.
Very nice. Why did you decide to run for the House?
Well, this story always is a really interesting one, because I was asked several times as I had become more involved in my local party unit, and I definitely did not want to run for office. I thought it was something that I wasn't capable, or something that I probably couldn't do. And I was talking to my students one day about it, and I said, guys, because I teach 10th grade, and I was telling them, I have some people who keep asking me to run for office, and I just can't do it. And they looked at me and said, Mrs. Mueller, you always tell us that our voice matters. I think you need to do it. And I kept thinking, you are using my words against me. But because I wanted them to see people who care about what happens and care about our future, I wanted them to see an example of someone who wanted to make their voice matter.
And your district, 27B.
27B.
It's about as far south as you can go before you reach Iowa.
It is true.
What kind of area is it, and what issues are important to the residents there?
My area is one of the most unique areas in Minnesota, because we have our farmers and our factory workers, but we also have such an amazing population of refugees and immigrants that have come in. The world has come and chosen to live in this area. And so not only do we have, small town America, but we have so many unique cultures that come in and share their lives and have really called my district home, which I think is really special. Some of the areas that I think are the most important to my constituents, definitely farming, and also education and healthcare. These are areas that I'm going to make sure to really to champion as their new legislator.
And your campaign slogan, be brave, be free. What do those words mean to you?
These words are extremely special to me. Be brave and be free. I want people to understand that it is good to be able to stand up for conservative values, that it doesn't make you a bad person. It's important to be able to stand up to live your life the way that you want to, and that you that is standing up for your individual freedoms. I chose this because I know that in our area, sometimes they feel a little overshadowed by the Twin Cities, and I wanted them to feel like they are uniquely represented by being brave and being free.
And just finally, you come to us from Spam Town, USA.
Yay!
Do you have a favorite spam-related dish?
Of course I do. I've had stir-fried Spam, so we've had some stir-fried Spam, and then of course my favorite type of Spam is jalapeno Spam. So, got to get a little spicy in there.
Representative-elect Mueller, thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much.